Terrifying tales. The Curse of Willowbrook Manor. Heading 1. Arrival at Willowbrook Manor. As dusk settled over the countryside, a weary group of travelers arrived at Willowbrook Manor, their footsteps echoing ominously against the cobblestone path. The imposing silhouette of the manor loomed against the darkening sky, its ancient walls cloaked in an aura of foreboding. Despite the warnings whispered among the locals, curiosity had led them to this desolate place, unaware of the horrors that awaited within. Transitioning into the eerie atmosphere of Willowbrook Manor, the group exchanged nervous glances, their apprehension palpable in the cool evening air. Each step forward seemed to weigh heavily upon them, as if the very ground beneath their feet held secrets too sinister to comprehend. Heading 2. The haunted history unveiled. Within the dimly lit halls of Willowbrook Manor, the group uncovered the unsettling history that shrouded the estate in darkness. Through aged documents and faded portraits, they pieced together the tale of a cursed lineage, plagued by tragedy and malevolence for centuries. Transitioning into the chilling revelations of the manor's past, dread gripped the hearts of the group, tightening like an invisible noose around their necks. Each revelation sent shivers down their spines, as they realized the true extent of the evil that permeated these walls. Heading 3. Echoes of the past. As night descended upon Willowbrook Manor, the echoes of the past reverberated through its halls, stirring restless spirits from their slumber. Ghostly apparitions materialized in the flickering candlelight, their mournful wails echoing through the corridors like a haunting melody. Transitioning into the spectral realm of Willowbrook Manor, the group found themselves ensnared in a nightmare from which there seemed to be no escape. Shadows danced across the walls, their movements fluid and unnatural, as if guided by some unseen hand. Heading 4. The Curse Unleashed. With each passing hour, the Curse of Willowbrook Manor grew stronger, its malevolent influence seeping into the very fabric of reality. Doors creaked open of their own accord, revealing chambers long forgotten, while whispers filled the air, speaking of unspeakable horrors yet to come. Transitioning into the depths of despair, the group struggled to maintain their sanity in the face of overwhelming terror. Fear gnawed at their minds like a ravenous beast, threatening to consume them whole. Heading 5. Desperate attempts at escape. In a desperate bid for survival, the group sought to flee Willowbrook Manor, their hearts pounding with fear as they raced through its labyrinthine corridors. But with each turn, they found themselves only drawn deeper into the grasp of the curse, their hopes of escape dwindling with each passing moment. Transitioning into the frantic chaos of their flight, every heartbeat felt like a drum roll announcing their impending doom. Sweat dripped from their brows, mingling with the palpable tension that hung in the air like a suffocating fog. Heading 6. Confrontation with evil. Cornered by the malevolent force that lurked within Willowbrook Manor, the group prepared to make their final stand. With trembling hands and quivering voices, they faced the embodiment of their darkest fears, knowing that their fate had been sealed from the moment they set foot within these cursed walls. Transitioning into the climax of their harrowing ordeal, the group braced themselves for the inevitable showdown with evil. Their courage faltered, yet they pressed on, driven by a primal instinct to survive against all odds. Heading 7. The Aftermath. As dawn broke over Willowbrook Manor, the echoes of terror finally began to fade, leaving behind a silence so profound it was almost deafening. The group emerged from the shadows, battered and broken yet alive, their harrowing ordeal etched into their very soul. Transitioning into the aftermath of their ordeal, the group struggled to come to terms with the horrors they had witnessed. Though they had escaped with their lives, they knew that Willowbrook Manor would forever haunt their dreams, a reminder of the darkness that lurked just beyond the edge of perception. Heading 8. Reflections on fear. In the quiet moments that followed, the group reflected on the nature of fear and its power to consume the human spirit. They realized that true terror lay not in the shadows themselves, but in the darkness that dwelled within each of them, waiting to be unleashed by the slightest provocation. Transitioning into the introspective silence of their thoughts, the group found solace in the bonds forged through adversity. Though they may never fully escape the terrors of Willowbrook Manor, they knew that together, they could face whatever nightmares the future held. Heading 9. Departure from the manor. With heavy hearts and weary soul, the group bid farewell to Willowbrook Manor, their footsteps echoing once more against the cobblestone path. As they ventured back into the world beyond, they carried with them the weight of their experiences, forever changed by the horrors they had witnessed. Transitioning into the bittersweet farewell, the group cast one last glance over their shoulders, knowing that Willowbrook Manor would forever remain a part of their collective consciousness. Yet as they disappeared into the mists of memory, they found comfort in the knowledge that they had survived, united in their defiance against the darkness. In conclusion, terrifying tales, The Curse of Willowbrook Manor offers readers a chilling journey into the heart of darkness, where fear reigns supreme and evil lurks in every shadow. Through its gripping narrative and spine-tingling suspense, this tale explores the depths of human resilience in the face of unimaginable horror, leaving a lasting impression long after the final page is turned.